We got 5 cars ready to duke it out here. Tommy, like you mentioned, the Midgets Heat Race #1, the 7 machine of Devin Westover.
Whoa, sorry there, folks.
The 4 of Hunter Stanley, the 02 of Anthony Quintana, #1 of Natalie Waters, and the 57 of Justin Jensen. Green flag. So when these drivers, okay. I didn't even get into my story yet.
That was not supposed to happen.
Nope. Justin Jensen in the wall caution. Tommy, was it the heat races where I was contacting you, asking you to please leave me some cars from this division specifically? Race O. This takes me back to Saga Speedway.
Yep.
Where we grew up, the early years of our racing lives.
Not even ESPN would take their camera off a tripod to show you stuff. A low-budget TV will, because we must have a cheap tripod. All right, SLC Midget's back on track, getting ready to go. Hit the home button, and we're back to racing.
Home, ET phone home. Green flag. Stanley jumps to the lead there into turn #1. Battle for second down the back straightaway. I thought they were going to go 3 wide.
Ooh, yeah.
They're not afraid to bump elbows in this division, which is just about what you do, given how small these cars are. Change for third. Quintana moves into that spot. The 7's going to loop it. Brakes. There you go.
Yeah.
Now, you and I were talking a little bit about this. Some sprint cars, Tommy, that car's sitting there for a while.
Yes.
These ones, they got themselves ignitions.
Yep, they can self-start. Much like, in fact, these are kind of like the Focus Midgets that they used to have and HPD Midgets. But these are just called the SLC for Salt Lake City. And what are they doing in Idaho? Well, that's just because I think they come out here and race every now and then. So we go back to green, this time by.
Laps, make that 7 laps to go.
Now Rocky Mountain Raceway, oh hang on, we got a battle for second.
Yeah, we do.
Rocky Mountain Raceway, for these competitors, were their home, but Rocky Mountain Raceway shut down. So it sent them scattering. And lucky for us, we get to see him this weekend.
Battle for the lead. Looking to the inside, the 1 of Natalie Waters trying to make it happen here. The 4 of Stanley holding Natalie off. Natalie sideways into turn #1, gets a good bite off the corner. Also having to deal with Quintana and the 02 just behind. This time Natalie tries a higher line, gets right to that rear bumper. 4 laps to go.
Oh yeah, top 3 under blanket.
Oh, and almost into each other. That blanket's pretty small, Tommy.
They're snuggling now, they're cuddling.
Oh man, turn #3. They're leaning. They're playing chicken right now. Natalie Waters takes away the line and takes away the lead. Oh, Natalie gets sideways, contact and turned. Quintana might have front end damage from that one. Just when you think Natalie's day is about to get better, it got real worse.
So I'm going to show you guys 2 things, if I can, if I have enough time.
Is one a replay?
One is a replay.
And the other's probably a replay.
All right, let's see if I can dial this up as fast as I can here.
Well, Natalie's car is just fired.
Well, I might not be able to. Hang on. You saw her fire it up and drive away. So here's replay #1, and she just got sideways in front of Quintana. And now she's trying to get sorted back in the proper direction. Now, this is another thing I want to show you.
Oh, yeah? Tommy, I think Tommy's got the scoop. Waters still sitting over on the back straightaway. That car looking like it's struggling to get going.
All right.
Show me.
Replay number 2.
Here comes Natalie.
Let me know if you
Waters
recognize
up the
these two
inside.
cars.
Oh, too
This is
much
last
for
night
the
in the
one
main event.
machine. Natalie
The two got together.
goes around, but
So that was the 1 and the 4.
made
Yep,
herself some
these two
room.
got together
Here comes
in the
Natalie
main
Waters
event
up
last
the
night.
inside. Oh, too
Waters
much
went
for the one
first
machine.
spin.
Natalie.
The 4 went to the back. And they kind of get together again this time around. Well, no, they didn't get together. They were just kind of in the conversation.
Well, I will say this. In the turn number 1, I thought Natalie was just going to go straight until the 4 gave up the lead. Because Stanley all but had to jump on the brakes. And I don't know if that line adjustment into 1 threw Natalie off coming out of 2, because it was Waters braking sideways that then left Quintana into the back end. Now, this was something I heard about yesterday that was discussed per race control. If you are involved in an incident, and I think, if I'm right, it might have been the 02 who was sent to the rear for an incident that didn't it happen behind him?
No. No, you know what? I think you might have watched a weird race.
I'm just making it up. Green flag.
Are you talking about last night, the main event, though?
I'm talking about an event.
Oh, okay.
Could have been the heats. No, you know what? It also could have been. We'll get back to that.
All I know is that we got 2 to go. That we do.
And guess what? We get to do this battle for the lead again. Because Waters is already closed in to Hunter Stanley. White flag is in the air. Here come both drivers looking for the win. I think Natalie's got something to prove tonight.
2 different battles on track.
Trouble! And could have been a lot worse. Just a car around. Checker flag. It is Hunter Stanley taking the win over Natalie Waters, Anthony Quintana, and it was this car that spun it out, Devin Westover, and he spun it out right in front of Quintana. And that car came up the track into the line of Quintana.
I was kind of showing that battle, but then we had a battle for the lead on the final lap, and I didn't want you guys to miss anything.
Evasive measures came into play, and luckily they worked. By the way, question for you.
Please.
Are we hitting this button?
You can hit that one.
Well,
I'm going to hit it in the main.
Okay. We were talking about the record button, everybody.
Yeah, we've got so many things happening right now.
Everyone's probably asking, like, what button? What buttons you pressing?
Pressing everybody's, I'm sure. All right. So we've got SLC Midget Heat 2 on track, and on the pole in this one will be the 11 of Sid McElreath. Or let me try this again. McElreath.
McElreath?
No. It's Sid Macaroni. McElreath, yes. I'm having fun with his last name. Chaz Grote in the 13 to his outside. 24 of Scott Powell. And Calvin Jacobs in the 17 round out the field.
I am Grote.
We go green. Oh, man. I'm sure this is not what everybody subscribed for.
But I will say this is some great battling up front happening in these heat races.
McElreath your leader, but with Grote on the rear bumper. And Grote really knowing that the 11's having problems in the center of the corner. Good battle up front, top 2 on screen. Everybody else kind of falling back.
But a good battle here.
Yeah, great battle. Grote still trying to figure out a way around Sid in the 11. McElreath your leader. McElreath high going in at 1. Grote could not make advantage of it. And almost some bumper being applied. So good stuff here with 3 to go. And you can see lifting up the left front is Grote in the 13. Chaz Grote. All but to the inside and sideways out of 4. That's going to have Chad lose some time now.
Not missing anything in the back.
No, I mean, these two are a straightaway ahead of second and third. White flag waves, 1 more to go. McElreath trying to hold off Chaz Grote. Grote now looking to the low side out of 2. Into 3. Sid just got to make it a smooth corner, and he does. Out of 4, Sid McElreath over Chaz Grote. Now here's the gap. Third and fourth, we're behind first and second. Jacobs and Powell rounding out your field.
I'll always love rookie tape for like these midget classes.
Yeah, just caution tape, you know? All right, look at you, man. All right, let's do this.
You better be careful. I might take your job.
That's okay. I'd appreciate it.
So the 7 machine, Destin Westover. You got the 4 of Hunter Stanley. The 11 of Sid McElreath. Is that what we're going with? The 02 of Anthony Quintana. 13 of Chaz Grote. 1 of Natalie Waters. 17 of Calvin Jacobs. 24 of Scott Powell. The 57 of Justin Jensen. And the flagman's like, slow down. They're not through the starting lineup yet.
Yeah, man. We're still waiting on the 3C. There we go.
And the 3 of Kylie If.
All right, I think that's the first time we've seen the 3 today.
And definitely the first time I've seen a last name like that. So,
here we go. Main event time. 25 laps.
25 laps. Green flag in the air. SLC Midgets into turn number 1. They have had wild racing. Every heat race, every main event so far this weekend has been intense. Hold on. Because this is the last one they have to worry about.
That's it.
This
yeah.
weekend. Stanley, your leader in the 4 machine. Quintana moves into second. Battle for third. Goes to the 7 of Westover. Oh, they're tight. Maybe a little contact there. Quintana getting a nudge from the 7 of Westover. And the leader gets a nudge from Quintana. Battle for the lead. Battle for second. Hold on, we're running out of room.
You can see, Jeffrey, that these drivers now that they really don't have any fear, but also these cars can really go hard into the corners.
Great racing. We're seeing it here once again with these midgets. Some more contact. That's going to open up the door maybe. Nope. Westover closes it again. 11 looks to the inside. McElroy's looking to get there, but a caution comes out for a spin in turn number 2.
Oh, boy. This is where it can get interesting.
Scott Powell. Spun it out. Didn't look like any contact. And Tommy, according to the scoreboard, the race is done.
All right. Well, that was quick.
But according to my scoreboard, we're 21 laps to go. 4 laps in. This is fun. Well, Tommy, I gotta say, you and I, we love visiting short tracks across the country.
Yep.
It's so cool to finally be here at Meridian.
Yeah, I mean, so to be completely honest, Jeffrey, at least for me, I didn't think I would come to this track at any time soon.
It wasn't one that you saw in the future.
No, it surprised me when Adam got a hold of us and said, hey, I want you in Meridian. And I literally told him saying, well, I don't know how well that's going to happen.
Yeah.
But we'll give it a shot. And literally up until the final hours, we decided or not decided to, we were able to come out here. And hospitality's been great. The viewership you guys have all been great as far as tuning in with us here and being a great viewers here for us. And I know a lot of you probably have never tuned in for a low budget TV because we don't really do open wheel stuff. And we appreciate all of your support.
Yeah, giving us a try.
And who knows, maybe this sparks a new thing for us.
Something up with your leader right now?
I think so. No?
Just kidding. He was trying to throw him off.
Yep.
We'll see if it works. All right, 21 to go. Quintana going to take advantage there, jumping to the lead. Stanley in second. But remember, Stanley had to deal with Natalie Waters in the heat races, and things got interesting. Had to deal with each other in the main last night, and things got interesting. Who's out of patience with who at this point?
Oh, I think they're both. They could care less.
Sideways is Stanley. Hold on to it. Loops it in front of the field. Everyone avoids. Caution flies again. 20 laps to go.
Got lucky on that one, man.
Yeah.
No time ever on a racetrack, Jeffrey, do you feel excited about spinning in front of the field?
No. Have you ever done it, by the way? Spun in front of the field?
I have, but not in a race car. I've done it a lot in junk cars racing. You have, and you've been hit.
I did it in a race, and unfortunately for me, they were less inclined to throw the caution because I spun out as cars were coming to the checkered. I spun out in front of the leaders. There was oil on the racetrack. I got into it, and that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Yep.
But yeah, one of the leaders.
I don't think there's anybody going to argue with it.
Well, I was going to say one of the leaders wasn't able to avoid me. Mike Collado caught me in my front end, and I'll always remember how I've never seen so much Bondo go flying.
Oh, yeah. Third try. Now, we've gone 5 laps, but we've not had a green flag run longer than a few of them.
Woo, what a move by the 11, and it's going to result in contact, and they keep going.
No caution.
McElreath looked to the inside of the 7 of Westover. They both ran out of room. It nearly turned the 7, and somehow they didn't get any suspension damage enough to knock him out yet.
Now the 4 of Hunter is moving his way forward. Remember, he's a fast car.
And then there's, of course, the 3 machine. Make that the 13 machine of Chaz Grote, sitting there in the 5th position. Just for context, every driver that last lap ran their best lap.
They're getting after it now.
For further context, 6 of the top 7 ran it on lap number 9 just now. Every lap, Tommy, they're getting faster. And you can see it, Quintana starting to pull away from Natalie. Waters on the 1, and Waters is the only driver who's not clicking off the faster laps. Oh, that time, Natalie got it.
Battle into 1.
Grote trying to find a way around Westover. Battle for 4th. 13 laps to go, and the 13 wants to move up. It's going to be some lap traffic for your leaders. Looks like it's going to be a non-issue for Quintana as they put Powell a lap down. And this battle continues on. Grote looks to the inside on that position, but we've seen a couple cars squeeze to the inside of the 7 and have issues.
This is the only battle on track at the moment. Everybody else spread out.
This time by 10 laps to go. Your top 3, Quintana, Waters, McElreath. They aren't very close, but you see the battle for 4th going to go to Grote. So Westover falls to 5th. Hunter Stanley 6th. Justin Jensen, the last car in the lead lap, but maybe not for long. 1 lap down is Calvin Jacobs in the 8th position. 2 laps down, Scott Powell in the 24. 8 laps to go.
There's the gap between 1st and 2nd. Here's 2nd on screen. So the 4 just not able to recover.
Yeah, so far hasn't even broken into the top 5. And 6 laps to go. It's not looking like things are going the right way for the 4. But I do know how it's going for a leader.
Yeah, all by themselves.
Yep. Last time by, the 1 in 2nd place was faster by a 10th. this time by faster by 100th. But that's not going to get Natalie to that back bumper.
No, not with 4 to go. Make it 3 at the line.
But lap traffic might come into play right in front of your leader. The 24 in the wall, all over the track. It spins out in front of your leader. Caution flag with 3 laps to go.
This changes everything.
There's a lot of variables on that racetrack, and sometimes the bigger ones are the ones we should watch out for.
Oh, man.
The 24 is going the wrong way in protest. Oh, no, just turning it around.
That could have been gnarly for your leader. And for your leader, that was fantastic work to avoid, but also lucky for him, no pressure behind because
You got a message.
oh,
That's all I was saying. But yeah, no, Tom, it was a wild moment into turn number 1. The 24 came off of the turn number 4 and almost took down the wall, pushing wide. And we saw the aftermath. They're doubling them up. Caution lights are still on. 4-lap shootout, a Saturday night shootout.
all right, Jeffrey.
Do you like yourself a Saturday night shootout, Tommy?
I do.
Is that something that if it's on the menu, you're ordering it?
Not even nighttime, but I will order it anyways.
You're right. It's still kind of a day.
But it is afternoon.
For
Jeffrey's-
those watching on the East Coast, it's later.
Oh yeah, it is. We're on Mountain Time too, so we're an hour ahead of where we're used to.
All right, folks. Well, this is it. 4 laps to go. Natalie's been putting some faster laps down. Now has an opportunity to take away this victory. Green flag is in the air, and the top 4 are glued to each other. Grote not able to hang, but the top 3 are right together. Quintana, Waters, and McElreath.
Here we go.
Oh, Waters looks to the inside. They're pushing and shoving, actually pushing and shoving down the back straightaway. Battle for 3rd. Grote to the inside of McElreath. This battle for the lead ain't done yet. 2 laps to go. This time by, they'll see the white flag. It's in the air. One last chance for Natalie Waters. Anthony Quintana goes on defense. Waters forces it out of the turn. Not quite there. Gonna get aggressive here. Oh, throws it in, but thinks twice of it. Anthony Quintana takes the victory in the main event for the SLC Midgets.
Well, that was drama. That was dramatic till the finish.
Oh, your finishing order. Anthony Quintana, Natalie Waters, Chaz Grote, the top 3. 4th place, the 11 of Sid McElreath. 5th, the 7 of Devin Westover. Hunter Stanley not able to recover from his spin, finishing 6th. 7th place, the 57 of Justin Jensen. 8th, Calvin Jacobs. 9th, Scott Powell. And Kylie in the number 3 ran 2 laps. So, 10th place
2 laps,
finisher.
2 laps is better than none.
Woo-wee! Well, they put on the show. I thought they would.
Yes, they did.
All right, sending it down.
Chop Victory Lane. Salt Lake City Midget Group in town this weekend. Up and out of the O2, double duty, Anthony Quintana tonight. Get him out here. We'll chat with him a little bit. Super modified JP Memorial on deck coming up next. Anthony, I tell you what, man, you got some double duty going on Diamond Cup weekend. Tell us a little bit about this midget class. I mean, you guys brought up 10, 11 cars. A great, great showing. Who helps you out, get you in this thing, and you got the victory lane tonight?
Everybody in the pits helps out everybody, but all the fans, I got to thank you, all my sponsors, Young Automotive, Grip Suspension, Mighty Auto Parts, and then everybody in the back. All the drivers, the crew, the family, the friends, they just come out and help. Just everybody who comes.
And yeah, you got a wing sprint car back there ready to fire up. You got 50 big ones, Diamond Cup Championship. You ready for that one, buddy?
Yeah, I'm ready. It's fun, but it's hard, but it's fun.
Okay, go drink some water. Come over here, get a photo. Main event winner, Salt Lake City Midgets, Anthony Quintana takes home the final main event of the weekend for the Midgets tonight.